blind, stupid, or probably poor. My name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. You can hear all about me and my best friend Cody Rhodes at AEW Insider.
What's up, peeps? We're back. As always, I'm your host, Lee Benson. Thank you so much for joining us for our YouTube edition of the AEW Insider. Well, here at the Insider, we got a mail call today. It's what we've been waiting for. It is our giveaway prize. You know, about 2.5 months ago, I did order an AEW Series 1 action figure. So I'm so happy that an AEW Series 1 action figure came. The only problem is Ringside Collectibles. He actually sent us Kenny Omega. So yeah, peeps, it's pretty crazy. I ordered this about 2.5 months ago, and it was Chris Jericho. I can post a pic of the receipt if you request it, what have you. And they actually sent me a Kenny Omega figure. I have to say, the detail on the box, like the way it feels and all this stuff, it is super nice. They put a lot of care and work into the packaging. I mean, it's spectacular. For what they charge, they show you that Mattel definitely can rip you off for what they charge for their Elite figures, because these things were like 21 something, now they're $25, and it's just spectacular all around. But anyway, Ringside Collectibles, they send you this because they want to advertise, they want you to order more from them, you know what I mean? So there you go, but hey man, be wary. If you do put an order in, they could send you the wrong friggin' one. Now, I'm a collector, as you can see. If I order something and it's sent the wrong way, I send it back. I'll wait the week to 2 weeks and all that to get the right kind of packaging or the right product that I want. But I promise you guys, this is the giveaway this weekend. We've been doing this for months. So unfortunately, it is going to be a Kenny Omega figure. Not that that's bad, because Kenny Omega is fucking awesome, but we ordered Le Champion. So that will be what the giveaway is. I'm going to call them today, see if they'll send a Jericho out. But if they want me to return this one, then they could just keep it, and we're going to be giving this away. If they do send a Jericho by chance, I'll give it to you guys. But like I said, we do have WWE's The Fiend next. Well, anyway, on to the show. Monday Night Raw last night was fucking awesome. We got a little AEW news. Enzo Amore released a new music video yesterday, so it's a pretty good show. This is the AEW Insider, so let's start with AEW. AEW. Being the Elite was very good this week, and it was funny as fuck as always. You gotta definitely check out this week's episode. Even though the show does do a play on real life, the show is also a spoof on real life. They've had deaths before, people like Adam Cole, who obviously isn't dead, what have you, but in this week's episode, somebody does die or get killed again. So definitely check it out if you haven't seen it, and check it out every Monday on YouTube. AEW did start their women's tag team tournament. I do have the latest episode on our Facebook and Twitter. I recommend it. It's pretty damn good so far. On to WWE. Well, I have to start off with Raw last night. I thought it was really solid, especially the first hour and a half. Raw Underground, not so much though. Did WWE not learn their lesson with WWE Brawl for All? It's just crazy. Even though Raw Underground is different from Brawl for All, usually when they try something this extreme and drastic, it doesn't work out. But I'll touch more on it. I love the part with Dolph Ziggler. In real life, since high school, college, he's a legit award and medal winner for wrestling and grappling. I love to see that he got to show off his mat skills, and he was great last night. I was also hyped with Bobby Lashley showing up. Lashley also is a legit bare-knuckle fighter. He did an interview a couple months ago, and he wanted to see if Vince McMahon was actually going to go let him fight in a bare-knuckle fight. So maybe this was, well, I'll meet you halfway, Lashley. Who knows? On Busted Open Radio today, they were saying it would be amazing to see Matt Riddle on Raw Underground. And I do agree, because Matt Riddle had a career in UFC before this. And Bobby Lashley, they were saying, definitely should be fighting in Raw Underground one day. The door kicks in, and boom, there's Brock Lesnar. If they can do this right, it would be fucking awesome. But we know that WWE does tend to drop the ball a lot. So I cannot shit on Raw Underground completely, but I will have to see where it goes. I also thought Bayley and Sasha killed it as always. Since quarantine, these ladies have really stepped their game up, and that vignette they played was fucking hilarious. We also had the Iconics taking on the Riot Club. That's right, you heard me right. The Riot Club is reunited. There's only 2 out of 3 members, but we know Sarah Logan was fired. They also had a new faction debut on Raw. If they could play this right, it would be really, really good. What it is a play on our times with all the protesting and the riots. They're actually making a faction that's going to be doing the same thing. And I swore when the guys were sitting there talking in the faction that I did hear Miz's voice, so we'll have to see. Also in the show, Montez Ford was poison. Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton's promos were fire. I mean, I can go on and on. I thought last night's Raw was the best of 2020 so far. I was entertained thoroughly the whole way through. After Raw went off the air, Matt Riddle tweeted, "Raw Underground, it seems so familiar." And AEW's Matt Hardy tweeted, "I'm pretty excited for the Fight Club spoof that will be on BTE, which means they do have a spoof plan to goof on WWE Raw's Underground." Ringside News reports that Shane McMahon is back. He's not back for a one-off appearance. He's going to be back for a while. Somebody on a writing team said, "It's all about Shane again." Well, after weeks of speculating and wondering what WWE is going to do with Austin Theory, well, they ended up suspending him over his sexual misconduct accusations. I don't know for how long. WWE didn't even make it fully known yet that they did suspend him, but they did. On to some random wrestling and sporting news. If you do not know by now, you must be living under a rock, because The Rock has bought the XFL for $15 million. The Rock, his ex-wife, and an investing firm all ponied up about $5 million a pop and bought it flat out. Now, I hate when people count other people's money and says he or she's rich. That's nothing to them money-wise. But legit, $5 to $7 million from The Rock is a piss in a bucket. I think they're going to make it very successful. We have to wait and see, though, peeps. And come to find out today that The Rock's ex-wife is very unhappy that he got all the attention in the headlines of the news, and she really didn't. So there's already jealousy in the ranks, peeps, and they didn't even start a fucking season yet. And finally, Enzo Amore appeared on Busted Radio this morning. Before he came on, Dave and Bubba Dudley were speaking very highly of him. And like I always have to say when Enzo comes up, my daughter is a huge Enzo mark. We have actually met him in real life twice. Once at House of Glory and once at Wrestling Under the Stars. I have to tell you, he legit loves his fans. He's always nice as fuck and he's always hype as fuck. He does extra stuff, aka more than what you paid for, and he caters to the kids. He loves the fucking kids. He legit takes the time to make each one of them feel special. I mean, he's amazing. So to hear them speak so highly of him today, it was really, really good. Anyway, yesterday, Enzo dropped a new music video. It's called COVID-19 Anthem, and it's pretty decent. At the start of the video, he is promoting a GoFundMe for a gym in North Bergen, New Jersey called State of Fitness, which Enzo and countless others have trained at. North Bergen, New Jersey is a great area. I spent a big chunk of my childhood there, so if you're all about that, man, definitely support it. And Matt Cardona was also on Busted Radio this morning talking about his journey to the promotion and him teaming with Cody Rhodes on Dynamite tomorrow. It's a great episode, so definitely check it out, peeps. Alright, peeps, well that's it for this episode. As you know, this Friday at 12 a.m. Eastern Time is the last time you can enter to win this Kenny Omega AEW Series 1 action figure. So I apologize about that. It was not my fault. This is what they sent me, and we don't have enough time to send it back and get it back out to you guys, because as soon as we do the contest drawing this weekend, I'm going to send it out Monday. So you get Kenny Omega. Anyway, if you do want to enter the contest, you have to be subscribed to this channel. If you're not, please do so now. Besides that, pick any video, including this one, and like, share, and comment. So subscribe to our YouTube, like, share, and comment, and boom, you're in the running to win a Series 1 AEW Unrivaled Kenny Omega action figure. Remember to show us some love on all major podcasting platforms, also on Facebook and YouTube under the AEW Insider, and on Twitter under the AEW Insider 1, as in the number 1. As always, I'm your host, Lee Bentz, and I'll see you peeps this weekend for the drawing. All right, ciao, peeps.